last, it was the weekend. The sun was shining, the birds were chirping, so the Mackles decided to take a picnic to the park. Each of the mini Mackles invited a friend to join. Chippie asked Bink, Pickle wanted Peanut, and Pocket couldn't choose. At first, he chose his imaginary friend, Wee Berry Fudge-Face Wigglebottom. But Mrs. Mackles suggested he might consider another option, just in case. So he asked his mate Spud to come along. Mr. and Mrs. Mackles set up the picnic lunch while the mini Mackles and their friends played together. "Shall we play tag-a-tail?" suggested Peanut. "Yes," shouted Chippie. "I'll go first." "But we usually play Tiptoe Joe," said Pickle. "Yes, but now I like playing tag-a-tail even more," answered Peanut. "Oh," said Pickle. So the little group of squirrels began to play. Chippie was it first, so off she went as fast as she could to tag the closest tail. Everybody was enjoying themselves. Fun and laughter echoed through the breeze. "Pocket, why are you running from me? You're it," said Chippie. "Oh yeah," said Pocket, and the little squirrels fell about laughing, including Pocket. Pickle noticed Peanut was wearing an orange dress. Usually, Peanut only wears red because that's their favourite colour. "Peanut, your dress is orange today," said Pickle. "Yeah, it's my new favourite colour," she casually said. "Oh," said Pickle. "It's time to change games," called Chippie. "We're playing cricket and I'm batting first." "But you always go first," said Bink. "Yes, because I'm the best, and one of you will have to get me out if you want a turn." Sighed Bink. So she bowled the ball as well as she could, and Chippie whacked it straight into Spud's awaiting arms. "Catch!" cried Spud. "You're out!" "Wait, no! That was my first turn," she reacted. "I'm not going out." "Oh, you're no fun to play with, Chippie. It always has to be your way. You're just too competitive," they all agreed. "That's not true," she argued. And just like that, the others quit. "I wasn't being competitive. We were all laughing together." Pickle turned around and said, "Who cares, Chippie? No one wants to play with you anymore." Mrs. Mackles knew just what to do. Break for lunch. The squirrels sat beside one another on the picnic blanket. Pickle handed Peanut some fairy bread because Pickle knows that's her favourite. But Peanut said, "No thank you, I'd like lollycake instead." "Oh," said Pickle. Afterwards, the little squirrels got to their feet to play some more. "Okay," said Chippie, "back to where we left off then." "No thanks," said Pocket. "What do you want to do, Spud?" he asked. "Yar, my hearties! We could pretend the playground is a pirate ship," Spud declared. "There she blows!" fired back Pocket, and all but Chippie ran off to play together, including Bink. Chippie stood by herself watching the others play. "Why won't they play cricket with me?" she sulked. "It's not fair." "Why do you think they don't want to play with you, Chippie?" asked Mr. Mackles. "Probably because I'm so much better at it than them." That's one way to look at it," he responded. An important lesson for all squirrels to learn is something called win-win. That's when squirrels work through a problem together, and in the end, they both feel like they've won. It feels really good to win. That's why we push others to do what we want to do. But that becomes a win for you and a lose for them, which doesn't make the other squirrel feel very nice. To have a win-win for both squirrels, we need to learn how to compromise. Compromise is where you give up some of what you want, so that each of you can still have some of what you do want to do. Chippie, compromise requires flexibility, and being able to let go of something we really want can feel a little disappointing. But it's so that you can still enjoy playing together and continue being really great friends. I can think of 3 different ways you could try to compromise. The first, each person gets a part of their idea. With your cricket game, if you suggested the type of game you all played, then perhaps Bink or one of the others could choose to bat or bowl first. The second way to compromise is to just pick something new. When you both don't want to do the same thing, try choosing something completely different that everyone is happy to do. The last way is to take turns. Each person gets their idea, but first one and then the other. With compromise, everyone wins, because being able to still do something is better than doing nothing. Mr. Mackles hugged Chippie. Remember, my Chippie girl, it's okay to get it wrong while you're learning how to get it right. So when you join your friends, remind yourself that your choices and your behaviour needs to be good for you and good for others. A win-win. Mrs. Mackles noticed Pickle was alone under a tree. She decided to see if she was okay. Pickle, why are you over here all by yourself? Well, Pocket stood on my toe and it's wrecked my day. Is that the only reason, my love? Well, also, Peanut doesn't want to be my friend anymore. What makes you think that? She's changed. She doesn't like the same things as me any longer. Her favourite game used to be Tiptoe Joe, now it's Tag-a-Tail. She doesn't like fairy bread anymore, and we both used to love red, but now she loves orange. She just doesn't like me anymore. Oh, sweetheart, it's okay for people to change what they like. It doesn't mean you can't be friends anymore. If you remember, your favourite colour used to be blue, so you've changed too. The things we like do change as we learn and grow, and that's okay. Choose your friendships on how that squirrel makes you feel when you spend time together. The best friendships show love and kindness to one another. If that squirrel makes you feel bad or a bit yucky when you're around them, you can chat to them about it, and if nothing changes, then it might be time to find new friends, and that's okay too. You can still be friendly, nice and kind, but not spend as much time with them. Both Chippie and Pickle joined their friends. Chippie asked if she could say something to the group. I want to apologise for being so pushy in cricket. I was only thinking about what I wanted, not about what you all wanted too. Next time, I'll make sure we look for a win-win. I'm sorry. What are you playing? Can I join in? She asked shyly. Bink threw her arm around her. Arr, but you're going to have to walk the plank, she joked. And once again, happiness and laughter filled the air. That evening, in bed, Chippie thought about her day. I really love how I feel when I'm with Bink. And I want Bink to feel the same when spending time with me, she said to Mr. Mackles, who had come to say goodnight. I'm going to get really good at coming up with win-wins. I might even be the best at it, she giggled. I want to be a good friend who makes others feel good when they spend time with me. Good on you, Chippie. Have a wonderful sleep. I love you. And as she closed her eyes, a sense of happiness filled her mind. She felt warm and cozy. And with a great big sleepy yawn, a wave of drowsiness swept through her body. She began to feel herself drifting off into a beautiful deep sleep.